And now the doggone it. Evening, everybody. Um, Trying to bring you live coverage of this game tonight, and I'm not having much luck because it's on USA, and I got to be real with a hard time accessing it. So, as far as fever games go, at least for the time being, I may be very, very limited. Uh, as I mentioned, this game is scheduled to be on USA. It's scheduled to start in about 5 minutes, and I can't find the darn thing. I know it's on USA, but I don't think I have. I don't think I have access to it. It's getting on my nerves because I made a promise. And so far, I'm about to urge. I'm about to miss a chance to keep my promise to bring you every fever game on the docket, and I can't have access to the darn thing. Callie is saying ABC, and here it's telling me USA. It's telling me USA Sports had the call. And I checked, I double checked, I triple checked. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts. Well, you know what? I'm going to try to find this thing anyway. What's up, Daniel Barry? Okay. It is on USA. Okay. I think I have it. They're going through the intros right now. And we're waiting for they're celebrating their 30th season of the WNBA. And the Los Angeles Sparks were one of the first teams. There we go. That's better. That's better. Make sure the lineup is. Make sure they're getting everybody excited for it. I'll change the score. Let me change the scoreboard really quick. All right. I believe I have found it. This one. All right. And the Fever are being introduced. Billings will get the start tonight, so it is Billings, Cunningham, Boston, Mitchell, and Clark. That's the 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. They remade Running Man? Wow. All right. Let's change this. And there we are. No trivia tonight. I thought the game was tomorrow night. It's all right. It is all right. Normally, I would watch this through the WNBA app, but unfortunately, I was told that I can't watch it through the WNBA app because I'm in a blacked out area. We like to call it Southern Indiana. So with all that being said, last year, the Fever were 1-2 against the Los Angeles Sparks last year. And that one was a big one that put the Fever in the playoffs and kept the Sparks out. But the Los Angeles Sparks have a long memory. Sparks won game 1 of the 3-game set, 89-87 on July 5th. And then the Sparks outscored the Fever 100-91 a month later. And then 24 days after that, on August 29th, the Fever got their lone victory of the season series. Sanaya Fagan is out for the Sparks. Billings is in for Indiana. And I ask a favor, as I always do. Do not post any spoilers in the chat. I want to be able to call this entire game for you guys. And the starters for Los Angeles will be Ray Burrell, Nneka Ogwumike, Dearica Hamby, Ashley Atkins, and Kelsey Plum. Those are your five starters. For the Indiana Fever, it's Sophie Cunningham along with Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark. Indiana will wear the white uniforms on the road this evening with the blue numbers trimmed in yellow. And the Sparks will go with the home purple. Ray Burrell, Nneka Ogwumike, Dearica Hamby, Ariel Atkins, and Kelsey Plum. That's the starting lineup for the Sparks. And Plum is excited. And we're ready to go from the Crypto.com arena. Clark, for the first time this year, will face the Los Angeles Sparks. He did not, according to my memory, face them at all last year. Dearica Hamby will take the center jump against Aaliyah Boston. The Fever will travel left to right as you folks are listening along at home with us. Here we go. The tip is controlled by the Fever, and Kelsey Mitchell has it in the front court off to the right. Bounce pass out front to Caitlin Clark, guarded by Ray Burrell. Clark, a standing dribble out near the timeline. Sophie Cunningham comes to set the screen. They double on her. Cunningham has it on the left wing, 7 to shoot. Cunningham flips it out front, and it's stolen. Burrell with a steal, back the other way. Burrell on the fly all the way to the hoop and lays it in, and the Sparks get the first bucket of the game. 2-0 Sparks, 9:28 left in the opening quarter. Caitlin Clark back the other way, flips the shot off the glass and in, and draws the foul. So Caitlin Clark's going to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Caitlin Clark heads to the free throw line. That foul is charged to Ogumake. That's her first and the team's first. Clark's free throw is good. And it's 3-2 Fever. 9:17 left in the first. De'Erica Hamby at the controls. Finds Burrell, picks up her dribble. Stolen by Clark. Clark keeps it inbounds. Clark with a wraparound dribble all the way in from the right and shoots it in. Clark with the first 5 of the game for the Fever, and they lead 5-2 with a minute gone in the first period. Ray Burrell at the controls. Stutter step move left of the lane. Fakes in the lane. Shoots it up. No good. Rebound Billings, but a foul called on Monique Billings. That'll be her first and the first team foul. First foul on Billings, first team foul. Ray Burrell to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first one is good. 5-3 our score. 8:53 left in the opening quarter. Second shot on the way, good. 1 point lead at 5-4. Clark hurrying back the other way, hands it back to Boston. Boston at the controls, bumps away in the lane, bumps in, kick out Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham works away in the lane, 15-footer, good. Sophie Cunningham from inside 10 feet makes it 7-4, and 8:35 left in the opening quarter. Bullet pass underneath to Hamby, missed the shot. Billings the rebound, ahead to Caitlin Clark, left to right. Caitlin Clark on the move in the front court, over the top pass intended for Billings, out of bounds. So Clark turns it over, and the Sparks get the ball. That's one thing that Caitlin Clark has to do better with, and that's the turnovers. She's so excited to get out into the front court. Here's a three-pointer from the left side by Ogumake. Good. Tied at 7. And 8:14 left in the opening quarter. Nneka Ogumake with her first 3 points of the game. Billings at the controls outside left. Finds Caitlin Clark on the fly all the way to the hoop, lays it in from the left wing. Caitlin Clark has all 9, and it's 7 of their first 9. Beg your pardon. Sophie Cunningham with the other basket. Bounce pass underneath Ray Burrell. She got stripped. Clark with the steal, and here she comes. Caitlin Clark on the fly, back the other way. A pitch out to Mitchell, a three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound on the floor out of bounds. It will belong to the Los Angeles Sparks. So the Sparks with the ball. Down 2, 9-7. And Clark is off to a better start today than she was on Saturday because she was trying to get her teammates back into the game. Here's Burrell on the left wing. Stutter step dribble. Pitches out to Kelsey Plum. Plum dancing on the dribble. Left wing guarded by Caitlin Clark. 3 on the way. Good from the left. 10-9. Sparks lead by 1. And 7:18 left in the quarter. Aaliyah Boston has it on the drive. Bumps off Burrell. A pitch out to Clark. A 3 on the way. Rimming, no. Rebound tip to Boston. Back to Cunningham in the left corner. Her jumper on the way is short. Rebound, Hamby. Hamby to Kelsey Plum. Plum back the other way for the Sparks. Plum in the front court. Gets by Cunningham. A pitch out front. Bullet pass in the left corner. Burrell's 3. No good. Rebound snatched down by Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark on the fly with a bounce pass underneath. Kelsey Mitchell, she lays it in. Kelsey Mitchell gives the Fever the lead, 11-10, and 6:40 for the opening quarter. I beg your pardon. That pass underneath is stolen by Billings. Billings back the other way, 14-10. As my feed just jumped ahead here. They pass underneath to De'Erica Hamby, and Hamby gets the layup. 14-12, 5:55 left in the opening quarter. Monique Billings has it out front. Got bumped, no foul call. Pass was tipped away. Billings gets it back, hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell dancing on the dribble out front. Mitchell on the drive left of the lane, throws it underneath, and it's stolen by Ogumake. Kelsey Plum with a long pass ahead to Hamby. Can Hamby save it? She cannot. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Indiana Fever. Lexi Hull on for the first time. Your Indiana lineup, Indiana lineup on the floor is Aaliyah Boston, who brings it up herself. Boston directing traffic into the front court. She's joined by Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham. This is Hull in the left corner. Lexi Hull comes out on the dribble, and a foul called on Kelsey Plum. That's her first. Second team foul against the Sparks. They look to bring it in. Foul line extended left. In play to Mitchell. Out front, Boston. Boston dancing on the dribble. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell has it on the right wing, guarded by Kelsey Plum. Mitchell on the drive into the lane, all the way to the hoop. Lefty scoop is in. Kelsey Mitchell with her second bucket, and it's 16-12. 5 minutes left in the opening quarter as Kelsey Plum brings it up. Plum into the front court. Finds Burrell. Burrell to Plum on the drive. Left baseline, spins into the lane, runs into Caitlin Clark, fadeaway shot on the lane, no good. Rebound tip comes down to Lexi Hull. Caitlin Clark has it on the run. Clark with a bullet pass ahead for Aaliyah Boston. That ball is tipped and saved to Cameron Brink, who's on the floor for the first time. It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell's over people, blocking foul called, and that'll send us to a timeout. So we have time on the floor. 4:38 left in the opening quarter. It's the Indiana Fever 16 and the Los Angeles Sparks 12. We'll be back with more Indiana Fever basketball on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Fourth and 8 remains in the opening quarter. It is 16-12 in favor of the Indiana Fever. Nneka Ogwumike comes home. She was drafted by the Sparks in 2012, signed with the Sparks as a free agent this season. And in her 13th season, she's looking to make a splash with the Sparks. The Cavs and Pistons are in overtime. Thank you, Rising Rhino, and good evening to you. We'll definitely keep you updated on all of that action. She won championship. Ogwumike did in 2016. Damiris Dantas on the floor for the first time. Mitchell to Clark at the free throw line. Dances on the dribble out, 3-point stripe off to the left. 13 to shoot. Now hands it off to KK Timpson. Back to Clark. Clark left of the lane. A pitch out right side. A 3-pointer on the way. Good. 19-12 our score with 4:16 remaining in the opening quarter. This is the biggest lead for the Indiana Fever. It's at 7. That's the biggest lead this season. Burrell at the controls finds Ogwumike. Ogwumike holds, now finds Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly into the lane. Lean in, flip. Good. 19-14. Back the other way comes Dantas. Hands to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, right of the lane. Pitch out underneath is tipped, and it's stolen. Sparks have it coming back the other way. Underneath to Ogwumike. She lays it in, and it's 19-16. Lexi Hull in the front court now to Dantas. We'll set your lineups for you in just a moment. Clark dances on the dribble out front, whips a pass underneath to Timpson, wild on the layup, rebound Ogwumike. Now a chance for the Sparks to come in within one or tie with a long one. But a foul is spotted underneath. Let's set your lineups for you. For the Fever, Caitlin Clark, Michaela Timpson, Damiris Dantas, Tyasha Harris, who hit a 3-point field goal a moment ago, and Lexi Hull. For the Sparks, De'Arica Hamby, Kelsey Plum, Ray Burrell, Cameron Brink, and Erica Wheeler. Wheeler last year played with the Seattle Storm. Now they have it in play and another foul. 19-16 our score, 3:09 left in the opening quarter. The only quarter that the Fever led in the game on Saturday was the second quarter. They trailed for the bulk of the game. Here's a hook shot in the lane. Good. Rebound tipped on the floor. Comes down to Ray Burrell. Pitch out Cameron Brink. Back pass to Burrell. Out of bounds. Belongs to the Fever with 2:57 left in the opening quarter. Now, Brink hasn't played in a year. I'm going to have to fix my camera here. I'll do it at the break. 19-16. They dump it underneath. Layup is good for De'Arica Hamby. That makes it 19-18. Hamby with 4. Lead is 1. Dantas outside right. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell back out front to Dantas. A straight on 3. Good. Second 3-point field goal for the Fever makes it 22-18. Kelsey Plum back the other way. Runs over people. Steps through and shoots it in. Kelsey Plum with 7, tied for game high honors. And it's 22-20. So Aaliyah Boston is back on the floor for the first time. That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indiana Fever. .218 left in the opening quarter. And that shot was blocked by Cameron Brink. And that has to feel good for Cameron Brink after not playing last year. Baseline right, the Fever look to bring it in. It'll be Sophie Cunningham that'll do the honors. Aaliyah Boston quickly will check in. Cunningham looks to come in play to Boston. Chance Gray on for the Sparks for the first time. Cunningham's 20-footer, no good off to the right. Rebound Boston. They'll get another try. Mitchell off to the left, out front to Dantas. Damiris Dantas on the move to the right. Works off the Lexi Hull screen. Looking for help. Gives it back to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive. Gets fouled out front. That foul is charged to Hamby. Foul line extended left. They look to come in. Play to Boston. Backdoor to Tyasha Harris, who shoots it in. And it's a 4-point lead, 24-20. 1:48 left in the first. Here's three from the right wing. That's no good. Cameron Brink, the offensive rebound, and she's tied up, but a loose ball foul against Indiana. .8 excuse me. I'm way too ahead of myself. I am so sorry about that, folks. My feed is behind my scoreboard, and I inadvertently read my scoreboard. 24-20. 1:37 left in the first. Here's Plum with a bounce. It's tipped. Cunningham back the other way. Cunningham. Harris on the move to the right, finds Boston for three, rimming no. Rebound taken down by Hamby. Outlet pass, Kelsey Plum. Plum on the fly in the front court, finds Wheeler. Back rim no good, and she tried to save it. It's in play to Boston. Boston back the other way, finds Dantas. Out front Mitchell, a straight on three, off the back of the rim. Rebound taken down by Kelsey Plum. Under a minute to go in the first. Kelsey Plum in the front court. Plum leans over the dribble. Plum on the drive, left of the lane, all the way, steps through. Bounce pass to Brink, a three from the left corner, no good. Rebound snatched down by Harris. Down to the final 40 seconds left in the first. Harris in the front court to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, in from the left. Over the top pass, right corner Harris, low right Boston. Boston has all right, backs in on camera break, backs in, fakes, goes up with a landed hook, no good. Rebound taken down by Hamby. Down to the final 20 seconds left in the first, and Los Angeles will play it for one. Kelsey Plum out near the timeline, leans over the dribble, guarded by Kelsey Mitchell loosely. 2 seconds on the big clock. Plum has it outside to Hamby. 3-point stripe to the right, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot, 20 to the right of the key, no good. Long rebound Cunningham, and that's the quarter. It's the reset our equipment on your score Beaver to form the on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey, Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
We're ready to go to the second quarter with the Indiana Fever leading by 4, 24-20. And it's the first time they've carried a lead this year into the second quarter. On the floor for Indiana, Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Ty Harris. For the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike, De'Erica Hamby, Ariel Atkins, Erica Wheeler, and Chance Gray. Those are your lineups on the floor right now. And we're getting, as I mentioned, we're getting ready for the second quarter. I realize that my feed is behind the scoreboard clock. Please do not post any spoilers in the chat because I want to get the whole game to you guys, and plus it'll give me a chance to really get my chops back on. Sunset in Los Angeles. We're getting ready for the second quarter. And I want to send a shout to my beautiful wife, Jody, and my beautiful daughter, Cheyenne. Had a lot of fun with them. And not to mention her boyfriend, Kai, and Kai's parents, who are here from the Netherlands tonight. We had a great time tonight. Lots of laughter, lots of stories shared. So thank you to everyone. Second quarter starts with the Sparks having the ball. Erica Wheeler dances on the dribble off to the right. Over the top pass into Ogwumike against Boston. Ogwumike finds a cutting Erica Wheeler, flying to the hole, missed the layup. Boston the rebound. Outlet pass stolen by Ogwumike. Hands it off to Wheeler. Back outside Hamby. Three-pointer from the left wing. Rimming no. Boston another rebound. This could be a double-double kind of night for Aaliyah Boston. Ahead it comes to Tyasha Harris. Harris front court to the left. On the go with Stilo is in the house. His late night with Snowman. Yep, that's me. Indiana Fever on the air tonight. Harris from 20. No, but foul is called. Zakia McCoy is here with us. Rising Rhino riding shotgun. Callie Greenshield's riding shotgun. And we're at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. And the Fever have it in play. Raven Johnson on the floor for the first time. Hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell backs up on the dribble. Out front, Raven Johnson. Johnson on the drive at the free throw line. Pitch back out. Cunningham a three on the way. Nope. Shot clock violation. Stephanie White in her fourth season as the Fever head coach. 15, 16, 25, and 26. She returned last year. 7 turnovers against Indiana, 5 for Los Angeles. A minute gone in the second quarter. 4-point Indiana lead as Wheeler dances on the dribble. Out front guarded by Raven Johnson. Ariel Atkins has it on the move. Over the top pass into Hamby, who drives to the hole and lays it in. It's a 2-point game. 24-22, 8:44 for the half. Raven Johnson flying back the other way. Johnson turns on the dribble, stops at the free throw line, bounce pass underneath to Billings. She shoots it in. So Billings gets her first regular season basket. And the Fever stay up 4, 26-22. Atkins to Hamby. Bounce pass to Chance Gray. Now to Atkins. Back to Hamby on the left wing. And a foul spot underneath. It's on Sophie Cunningham. 26-22 our score. They have it in play to Ogumake. 18-footer, rimming no. Rebound snatched down by Billings. Ball on the floor. Billings able to come out with it. Ahead to Raven Johnson. To Cunningham on the right wing. Cunningham holds in the right corner. Plays it out front to Aaliyah Boston. Boston turns and faces. Now finds a left corner Mitchell 3. Splash! 29-22. The Fever regained their biggest lead at 7 with 7:53 left in the half. Ariel Atkins back the other way. Misses the layup. Rebound Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham brings it up. Caitlin Clark will check back in for the Fever in just a moment. Billings has it. Goes over the top and a foul called on Dearica Hamby. So Mitchell gets her first 3-point goal of the game. She has 7, and that's the lead. 7 fun remaining in the 7:41 remaining in the first half, and my feed just got interrupted. All right, now to business. There we are. There we are. All right, 7:01 left in the half. 29-24. The Fever lead by 5. They've led by as many as 7. Atkins to come in. Play to Wheeler. Back to Atkins. Atkins bounce pass to Dearica Hamby. Lefty layup is good. 29-26. 6:50 left in the half. Give Atkins the assist. Former Chicago Sky player. Sophie Cunningham has it off to the left, but a foul called out front on Atkins. That's her first. Team second. 6:44 for the half. The Fever lead by 3. 29-26. Ariel Atkins, the 7th overall in 2018. She won the championship in 2019, a 2-time All-Star. Raven Johnson hands it to Caitlin Clark. Here comes Clark on the fly. Out to Cunningham. A right corner 3 try. Splash! Second consecutive possession with a 3-point field goal. 32-26, Indiana by 6. There's 28 left in the half. Here comes Ray Burrell on the move to the left. Finds Atkins. Atkins stutter step dribble. Lefty 20-footer. No good. Rebound Billings. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark brings it up. Clark into the front court. Wraparound dribble. Off to the right. Guarded by Atkins. Over the top into Boston. But we get an offensive foul. So they turn it over. Still 32-26, 6:10 remaining in the half. Nneka Ogumake back on the floor for the Sparks. Kelsey Plum off to the right. Plum picks up the dribble. Now finds Hamby. Hands it back to Plum. Plum between the circles, holding and looking. Over the top pass to Atkins. A left corner 3. Rebound taken down by Aaliyah Boston. She's got 5 rebounds already. Caitlin Clark hustles it up. Clark with a wraparound dribbles, dances on the dribble between the circles, works her way to the right, bounce pass underneath to Sophie Cunningham. She shoots it in. Another backdoor pass. 34-26, Fever by 8. This is the biggest lead of the night. Kelsey Plum out front, chased by Billings in a switch. Now met in a double team with Raven Johnson. Burrell plays it to Hamby. Hamby lost the ball. And are they calling for a replay? Dearica Hamby says it was deflected. That'll send us to a timeout. 5:24 remains in the first half. Your score, Fever 34 and the Sparks 26. We'll be back with more Fever basketball after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you!
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Got to make sure everything is on brand. I'll work on that later today. Next Fever game we have for you will be Friday when the Fever are at home hosting the Washington Mystics. That's a 7:30 tip time. We'll be up at 7. I promise we'll be up at 7 with the pregame show, and that'll be a part of WNBA Friday. It's a Friday doubleheader night. 34-26, the Indiana Fever lead by 8. Magic Johnson, the co-owner of the Los Angeles Sparks. And they did not get a replay, so the Fever keep the ball. 5:19 left in the half. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble, on the move to the right. Back left Mitchell, a 3 on the way. Splash! The Fever go up 11, 37-26. Last year they had trouble keeping double-digit leads. Let's see if that can change tonight. Mitchell with 12 to lead the Fever. Plum off to the right, guarded by Lexi Hull, picks up her dribble, and that pass was kicked by Lexi Hull. So the Sparks have it with a reset to 14 on the shot clock. Mitchell is 2 for 4 from three-point land tonight. Clark has yet to hit a three-point field goal, but she's got her team within the offense. Ogumake on the right wing. Oh, a backdoor to Atkins, but she lost the ball out of bounds, and it belonged to the Indiana Fever. (37-26), an 8-0 run by the Fever in the last 2 minutes. Clark in the front court on the move to the right. Bounce past Monique Billings. She lays it up, no good, but a foul called, and Billings shoots 2. And this is how the Fever have to play. They've got to beat you. They got to play Warrior style. They got to beat you with backdoor cuts. They can shoot it from long distance. They have the shooters. But they're going to be at their best when they start beating you backdoor with all the backdoor cuts. And as I like to say, slicing you to pieces. Billings gets ready, shoots the first free throw. Good. 38-26, Fever lead. 4:36 remaining in the first half. Toronto and the Sparks will be our second game of our Friday doubleheader. Second free throw out. Ogumake the rebound. Looking for help with a bounce pass ahead to Ray Burrell. Burrell hustles it up. 38-26. Here comes Burrell on the fly. Bounce pass underneath Cameron Brink. She shoots it in. Cameron Brink gets her first bucket. And it's 38-28, 4:18 left in the first half. Clark on the move to the right, standing dribble. Now works it right of the lane. Now finds cunning Lexi Hall out front to Maisha Hines-Allen, who's on the floor for the first time. Mitchell, 20-footer. Good. Kelsey Mitchell is on fire. She's got 16. And the lead is a dozen, 40-28. This is the biggest lead of the night. 3:55 left in the first half. Kelsey Plum, a dancing dribble off to the right. And a defensive 3-second violation against Monique Billings. That'll send Kelsey Plum to the free throw line. The one thing that Indiana has to limit this season is turnovers. Plum's free throw, good, 40-29. Kelsey Plum will pull the trigger. Foul line extended right. Dump pass in play to Ogumake, back to Plum. Plum on the move. Into the lane, fakes, lean in, flip on Mitchell. Nope, foul called, and Mitchell just runs away as she was called for the foul. That'll send Kelsey Plum to the free throw line to shoot 2. I have not seen Kelsey Mitchell get a technical foul yet. At least if she's gotten one, I've missed it. Plum's free throw, good. 40-30. Indiana by 10, 3:44 remaining in the half. Rhino, if you got a Cavs Pistons update, lay it on me. Second free throw up, second free throw down, 40-31. 9-point lead for the Indiana Fever. Kelsey Mitchell brings it up. Indiana's for 7 on field goals this quarter. 4 for 11 are the Sparks. Clark, a deep 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound, Cameron Brink, the one-handed pickoff. Now they run it ahead to Latson. Here's a 3 by Latson from the left wing. No good. Damiris Dantas, the rebound. Tanaya Latson, the rookie from South Carolina, in the ball game. Dantas out front, holds and looks. Fakes the handoff, now gives it back to Lexi Hall, but a foul called out front. That foul will be charged to whom? See who the foul is on in just a moment. Caitlin Clark will pull the trigger. Foul line extended left. Oh, wait a second. Is that 5 team fouls? That's 5 team fouls. So Lexi Hall to the free throw line. Misses the first one. The veteran from Missouri. I beg your pardon. Lexi Hall, the veteran from Stanford, will get one more. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 10-point lead for Indiana, 41-31. And now they'll turn on the pressure as Latson breaks the pressure easily on the fly and throws it out of bounds. Looking for Kelsey Plum on the other side of the floor. And it stays 41-31, and that'll send us to a timeout. 2:55 remaining in the first half. Fever 41 and the Sparks 31. We'll be back with more after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Cleveland ends up 3-2 on the top seeded Detroit Pistons. We'll talk about that. We'll have a wrap up of this game, the Wednesday night in the W, and we'll get you ready for all the other sports and odds and ends, including my beloved White Sox are sitting at 500. What? That's right. They beat the Royals tonight 6-5. We'll have all that tomorrow for you on Snowman in the Morning, beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And the countdown to Labor Day is on. That will be the start of season 13 of Snowman in the Morning. We're going to have a year-long celebration for that. So, the Cavaliers win in overtime. They're up 3-2 on the top-seeded Detroit Pistons. Thank you, Rising Rhino, for that. At halftime, we'll give you all of the stats, facts, and figures of the first half of this game as the Fever have it in play. As Dantas has it on the move to the free throw line. Fake the handoff to Mitchell. Cross court right side to Clark. Clark stops, finds Dantas. 3-ball left wing. Rebound taken down by Maisha Hines-Allen. They'll get another try. Out to Clark. Clark dancing on the dribble right of the key. Guarded by Cameron Brink in a switch. Finds Dantas. 3-ball left wing. Rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to the Sparks. .221 remaining in the second. 41-31. The Fever lead by 10. As Gray brings it up. Ogumake has it out front. Now to Burrell. Burrell between the circles. Picks up the dribble. Looks for Plum on the back door. Has her. Now she has to back it out to the free throw line. Turns on the dribble. 4 on the clock. 3 on the clock. Plum, a deep 3. That's an air ball out of bounds. It'll belong to the Fever. Can we get one splash for Caitlin Clark tonight? Just one. Just one. I was able to get 2 of them last Saturday. Indiana 6 for 16 from three-point land tonight. The Sparks only 2 for 9. Here comes Clark on the fly. Pitch out left corner Cunningham. Back to the left side. Mitchell for 3. Splash! 19 for Mitchell in the first half. And with 90 seconds left, or 17 for Mitchell in the first half, offensive foul. And Mitchell's hurt. She might have banged knees with her opponent. Great ball movement by the Indiana Fever in this second quarter. 128 in the first half. Mitchell's okay. Clark has it on the move. Dances right at left of the lane. Comes up shooting. Missing. Rebound Cameron Brink. Brink guarded by Maisha Hines-Allen in the backcourt. And we get a whistle and a turnover the other way. Oh, she stepped out of bounds. She stepped out of bounds. Here's a baseline shot. Good by Caitlin Clark. 46-31. 108 left in the half. Here's Plum on the drive, left of the lane. Lean in shot. Nope, foul called. Caitlin Clark has 9, 4 of 8 from the field. And Kelsey Plum will head to the free throw line as it's the Fever's first in the last 2 minutes. So Plum to shoot 2 with 1:06 left in the half. (46-31). Indiana by 15. Plum's free throw, good. 46-32. Ariel Atkins back on for the Sparks. We'll take a little bit of an extended break, and we'll get you caught up with everything that's happened in the W tonight, including the Toronto Tempo getting their first win of the year. That second free throw is missed, and the rebound taken down by Sophie Cunningham as we're inside of the final minute. Cunningham on the fly, left of the key, into Maisha Hines-Allen, out to Tyasha Harris. Harris finds Caitlin Clark on the left wing. 50 seconds for the half, 10 on the shot clock. Clark got bumped, no foul called. Here comes Clark on the drive, a pitch out. Dantas, a 3 from the corner, missed it. Long rebound, saved by Cunningham, out of bounds to the Indiana Fever. Great save by Sophie Cunningham off the foot of Kelsey Plum. (46-32), a bounce pass underneath to Caitlin Clark. She shoots it in. Caitlin Clark with 11. And the lead is 16, 48-32. 34 seconds left in the first half. On the drive is Kelsey Plum. She shoots it in off the glass. 48-34. 28 seconds left in the first half. 20 on the shot clock. 6 difference. Approximately 6 difference. Shot clock to game clock. Here comes Clark out to Cunningham. A 3 ball from the right wing. Nope, but an offensive foul the other way. It's on Caitlin Clark. (48-34). Shot clock off. 18 seconds left in the first half. Ariel Atkins brings it up. Atkins leans over the, Erica Wheeler, I beg your pardon, leans over the dribble against Sophie Cunningham, down to 10 seconds. Erica Wheeler standing dribble out front between the circles on the move to the left. On the drive, pitch out Cameron Brink, a 3 ball from the right corner. Rimming no. Rebound tip to Brink. She follows it up. No good, and that's the half. So at the end of the first half, Caitlin Clark yelling at the referees, voicing her opinion. Now she walks off the floor. End of the first half with your score, the Indiana Fever 48 and the Los Angeles Sparks 34. We'll come back with our halftime activities after an extended break after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
If ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report. Okay. Sorry I'm back late. 48-34 is our score at the half. And let's take a look at the first half stats brought to you by SeatGeek. Go to games, go to the NBA Finals only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Use the code Snowman for 20% off of your first purchase. Oh, only through the power of SeatGeek. I'll get this together. I promise I will. I promise I will. Kelsey Mitchell led all with 17 points. Caitlin Clark had 11. Sophie Cunningham had 7. Monique Billings had 6. For the Fever, Damaris Dantas and Tyasha Harris, each with a 3-point field goal. Lexi Hull had a point. For the Los Angeles Sparks, Kelsey Plum led them with 13. Erica Hamby had 8. Most of those came early. Nneka Ogwumike had 5. Ray Burrell had 4. Had 4. Cameron Brink and Erica Wheeler had a pair off the bench, and that is their scoring. Fever 19 of 34 from the field, 7 of 19 from distance, 18 rebounds, 15 assists. They had 9 turnovers. And for the Sparks, they were 13 of 32 from the floor, 2 for 10 from three-point line, those for the other for Nneka Ogwumike. They had 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 10 turnovers. And that is your first half stats from Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Your score at the end of the first half, Fever 48 and the Sparks 34. We'll come back with more after this. This is Indiana Fever basketball on SMSN.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it. Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report. .38-34 is our halftime score. And we're getting ready for the third quarter in that game. Let's take a look at what's happening in other games. The Sky lead the Golden State Valkyries 57-54. They're in the fourth quarter of that game. Other finals from earlier, it was the Aces over the Connecticut Sun 98-69. And the Toronto Tempo get their first win of the season. And they beat the Seattle Storm 86-73. And Caitlin Clark picked up a technical foul at the end of the first half. So the third quarter will start with a free throw from Kelsey Plum. That'll start the third quarter. Clark was not pleased with the offensive foul that was called on her at the end of the first half. So that cost her a technical foul. Big Baby Sports in the house with us. What's going on, my friend? Great to have you in with me on a rare late night broadcast for Snowman. And this guy does a fabulous job. If you haven't checked out Big Baby Sports, I suggest you do. This guy does a fabulous job in covering the Los Angeles Lakers. All right. Ready to go to the third quarter, and as I have just been told, a technical foul occurred at the end of the first half, and that technical foul was indeed on Caitlin Clark, who clapped at the referee for that offensive foul call late in the first half. So she was not happy about that call, and that will cost her a technical foul, and it just may cost the Fever a point, as Kelsey Plum, as I have been told, will shoot the technical foul to begin the third quarter. Once again, we ask no spoilers in the chat. I know my feed is far behind the scoreboard that's up on the screen, and I want to call every single play of this ball game. So Kelsey Plum to the free throw line to shoot the technical foul to begin the third quarter, and of course she makes it. She's got 14. So we'll set your lineups for you right now. For the Fever, they come out with their starters: Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark. Clark with 11, Kelsey Mitchell with 17. Sparks have it in play as Hamby finds on corner Burrell for 3. No good rebound. Sophie Cunningham ahead to Caitlin Clark. Okay, Hamby, Plum, Atkins, and Burrell, the 5 on the floor for the Sparks. Those are their starters. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble. Over the top pass into Boston. Boston low pitch out left side to Ham. Connor Lane, her shot is blocked and cleared by Burrell. Ariel Atkins back the other way. Atkins on the move with a wraparound dribble. Runs into Mitchell, 15-footer out front. No good. Rebound Atkins. Pitch back. Plum on the drive into the lane and Billings. Lost the ball. Billings a steal. Billings has it on the fly. Billings on the fly. All the way to the hoop. Lays it up. No good. Rebound taken down by Ogumake. Back comes Atkins the other way. Atkins in the front court. Atkins on the drive into the lane. Shoots it up. Nope, but a foul called. And that foul looks to be on Aaliyah Boston. And the Fever are saying, "Hey, you may want to take a look at this." And in fact, Stephanie White indeed will have the replay center take a look at the play. So time called, 9:02 left in the third. Fever 48 and the Sparks 35 in the midst of a replay challenge. We'll come back with more after this.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Against Aaliyah Boston is going to stand, and that means it will cost the Indiana Fever a timeout. And that will also send Ariel Atkins to the free throw line for 2 shots after the timeout is complete. Remember, in the first game of the year, the Fever were outscored by the Dallas Wings in one of, if not the highest scoring season opening game of the year in WNBA history, 107-104. And the verdict is in, and the call is going to stand. So Ariel Atkins gets 2 free throws. That's the first foul on Aaliyah Boston. No, check that. That's the third foul on Aaliyah Boston. Atkins free throw, good, 48-36. So Boston now has 3 fouls. She's the first player in foul trouble for Indiana. Atkins gets ready. The second attempt on the way, good, 48-37. 11-point lead. Indiana's biggest lead has been 14. 8:55 left in the third. Here comes Clark on the move to the right. Clark over the top pass intended for Mitchell. And it did it again. Feet went out again. Hang tight. And we have another review. Looks like we do. The foul is called on Ariel Atkins. And that's an official review. It's not a team challenge. And I believe the question is going to be whether it's a shooting foul. And the answer to that may be no. So this is an official review. It is not a, as it stands, the foul is called on Ariel Atkins. And if you remember, Mitchell was cramping up so bad in Game 5 against Las Vegas, she couldn't finish the game, which pretty much ended the season for Indiana. Now, I'll tell you what, last year, Kelsey Mitchell, after Caitlin Clark went down and a few other players went down, meant everything to this Indiana club. 48-37. Indiana leads by 11. This call will stand, and Mitchell will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is charged to Ariel Atkins. And Mitchell shoots 2. She's got 17 points in the game. 18 with that free throw. Mitchell, the 8-year veteran out of Ohio State, trying to give the match the biggest lead of the night for the Indiana Fever. She does as the free throw rims in. And it's 50-37. It's 1 point short of their biggest lead of the night. 8:40 for the third as Plum off to the right. Plum standing dribble against Kelsey Mitchell. Works her way back left. Now back to the right for Ogumake for 3. Short. Billings the rebound. Off to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark trots it up. Clark works off the Cunningham screen. Now down low left to Boston. Boston backs in. Hands off Caitlin Clark on the fly to the hole. Lays it in. Caitlin Clark with the Baker's dozen. And this is the biggest lead of the night for the Fever, 52-37, 8:15 left in the third. Ray Burrell at the controls. Burrell trying to get to the free throw line. Ball is loose, still loose. Burrell picks it up. Atkins swings it right side to Hamby. Hamby on the drive, right baseline. Pitch back out, Kelsey Plum. 3-pointer left wing. Rimming no. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham with an outlet pass to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark trots it up across the timeline into the front court. Clark with a wraparound dribble. Works off the Cunningham screen. Back to Cunningham on the left wing. Back to Clark on the right side. Clark on the drive left of the lane. A pitch out to Mitchell. A right corner jumper is no good. Rebound, Monique Billings. Had it, lost it. Billings able to gain possession. Trapped in the corner with a new clock. Back to Cunningham on the fly. Lays it in with the right hand. 54-37, the Indiana Fever have their biggest lead at 17. 7.5 remaining in the third. Los Angeles wants time. 7:31 remaining in the third. The Fever out to their biggest lead of the night. 54-37. Back with more after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers Guy, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what
54-37, Los Angeles trails by 17. They have the ball. Erica Wheeler on the floor for the Los Angeles Sparks. Here comes Ogumake driving right baseline. Shovel pass underneath to Ray Burrell. Shoots it up long. Rebound taken down by Hamby. Hamby throws it back outside to Wheeler. Wheeler with a straight on three, but a foul called underneath on Burrell. That's an offensive foul. And Ray Burrell is thinking, where was the offensive foul? I'll tell you where that offensive foul was. She elbowed Monique Billings in the mouth. 54-37. Things are chippy in Los Angeles. Maisha Hines-Allen on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Joins Clark, Cunningham, Mitchell. Here's Clark out front on Wheeler, and a foul called on Wheeler. Monique Billings, 6'4", hometown of Riverside, California, played at UCLA. In her 9th season, Clark to come in and play to Mitchell. Mitchell works off the Hines-Allen screen, stops, pops it left to the key. Good. Kelsey Mitchell on a roll. She has 21, and the lead is 19, 56-37. Out front is Ogumake. Ogumake works her way to the right, and a foul called on Mitchell, trying to get Wheeler away from her. Fever are on an 8-0 run in the last minute plus. Tyasha Harris on for the Fever. Kelsey Mitchell departs. Clark has 2 fouls. Mitchell and Boston each now with 3 fouls. Is a 20-footer by Plum. No good. Caitlin Clark the rebound, and here she comes on the fly. Clark wraparound dribble, stops three-point stripe, and a foul called on Wheeler. And Wheeler not happy with that call. Erica Wheeler coming over to Los Angeles from Seattle. Ask Caitlin Clark, where did I hit you? And Caitlin Clark signals, she hit me in the throat. Caitlin Clark dancing on the dribble out front, guarded by Wheeler. Clark on the move to the left, chased in a double team. Back out front, Lexi Hall. Right side, Tyasha Harris. Three-pointer on the way. Rimming no. Rebound, Hines-Allen. Loose ball foul on Maisha Hines-Allen. So Wheeler and the Sparks with a chance to cut the lead to 17, and they just turned the ball over. Wow. Rare to see a Sparks team turn the ball over like that. 56-37, 6:16 left in the third. Tyasha Harris brings it up. Harris, along with Hines Allen, Hull, Billings, and Clark. Clark has it this time off to the right, had the ball tipped away out of bounds by Ray Burrell, and they're chasing Clark all over the place. One of these games, Clark is going to get loose. Tyasha Harris at the controls, works her way left. Now finds Maisha Hines Allen. Handoff Caitlin Clark. Three-pointer from the left wing. Rebound tip comes down to Ogumake. Ogumake across the timeline. Finds Kelsey Plum. Plum straight on between the rings. Starts her dribble. Works it left of the key. Plum has it against Lexi Hall. Bounce pass low left to Ogumake. Ogumake fadeaway shot left baseline is good. Neko Ogumake cuts the lead at 56-39 and 5:28 remaining in the third. Clark flying back the other way. Caitlin Clark on the dribble. Slips. Shovel pass underneath to Monique Billings. She shoots it up no good, but drew the foul. And Monique Billings will shoot a pair. 5:21 left in the third. Billings gets ready at the free throw line. The 9-year veteran from UCLA shoots the first one. Good. 57-39. Next Wednesday at 7, Fire in the Fever. We'll have that for you. Matter of fact, we'll have a Wednesday doubleheader and a Friday doubleheader. And we're working on a Sunday doubleheader too in the W. Billings' second attempt, good. 58-39. The Fever will take precedence, but we will have a lot of WNBA coverage for you this season. And thanks to Rising Rhino for the idea. Ogumake has it out front. Right side, Kelsey Plum. Plum on the drive into the lane. Shovel pitch out to Wheeler. Back to Ogumake on the right wing. Ogumake on the drive in the lane. Had the ball stripped. Stolen by Billings. Billings to Caitlin Clark. Back the other way. Caitlin Clark whips a pass to Billings. Pitch out Harris. Harris underneath Maisha Hines Allen. She shoots it in. 60-39. The Fever lead by 21. This is the biggest lead of the night. 4:44 left in the third. 18 assists for the Fever tonight. Plum with a bounce pass to Cameron Brink. Runs into Hines Allen, but a foul call. Cameron Brink will shoot two. And as it looks so far, last year, the Fever tried to kill you from distance. Tonight, they're killing you from inside. Brink's free throw is good. 60-40, 4:39 left in the third. Second free throw up, second free throw is down. 60-41. Cameron Brink and the Sparks trying to climb back into the game. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the move to the left, guarded by Cameron Brink. Cameron Brink works off the screen from Dantas. Clark off the screen from Dantas. Finds Dantas in the right corner. Dantas on the drive into the lane. Flies into a double team, and Brink comes up with a steal. Cameron Brink back the other way. Cameron Brink shovel pass Erica Wheeler, over the top pass underneath to Nneka Ogumake, and Ogumake is fouled by Maisha Hines Allen. Good job by Cameron Brink and Nneka Ogumake on that double team. Ogumake's free throw is good, 60-42. So Brink has made a difference when she's been in the game. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 60-43. 4:05 left in the third. Caitlin Clark brings it up against Wheeler. Clark, a standing dribble, plays it to Maisha Hines-Allen, and an offensive foul on Maisha Hines-Allen. And that is 3 on her. Oh, they call that foul on Lexi Hull. I beg your pardon. Sparks back the other way, left to right. Kelsey Plum off to the right. Plum picks up the dribble. Offensive foul the other way. This time it's on Ogumake. So Ogumake with 2 fouls. Set the screen against Lexi Hull. Clark back in, Fever back in their front court the other way. Aaliyah Boston now finds Caitlin Clark. Clark works off the Boston screen. Clark has it left of the lane. Fakes, lean in shot. Nope. Foul called on Chance Gray. And I think the Sparks want to take a look at that one. So we have time on the floor. 3:31 remaining in the third quarter. It's the Fever in front, 60-43. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Looks like this call is going to stand, and that'll send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul is charged to Chance Gray. So Gray indeed does pick up the foul. And that'll send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line to shoot 2. 60-43. Fever lead the Sparks. 3:31 left in the third quarter. First one here, good. Next time we'll be with you will be Friday. Although there is a doubleheader tomorrow on Prime, and I'm tempted to take a look at it. Second free throw by Clark's good. She's got 13. And it's 62-43. 19-point lead. Largest was 20. Erica Wheeler off to the right. Out front, Kelsey Plum. They've kept her in check. Plum backs up on the dribble, finds Wheeler. Right side, Cameron Brink. Brink on the drive and on Lexi Hull. Spins down the lane and shoots it in off the glass. 62-45. Caitlin Clark flying back the other way. Over the top pass, Lexi Hull. Three-pointer from the right wing. Nope. Rebound, Erica Wheeler. Back they come the other way. Wheeler bounce pass ahead. Chance Gray lays it up and in. 62-47. 15-point lead. Biggest lead was 20. Tyasha Harris comes back the other way for the Indiana Fever. Off to the right. Aaliyah Boston has it out front. Now to Caitlin Clark. Clark works off the Boston screen. Clark steps back with the pass underneath, intended for Boston. Boston unable to gather it in, but a foul called. That foul is charged to Hamby. That's her third. Tell you one thing about Cameron Brink. She too played at Stanford. Free throw, Boston, good. 63-47. Long as Indiana keeps this kind of lead, they should win going away. Boston again. Yep. 64-47. 10 points for Aaliyah Boston. 2:35 left in the third. Here's Cameron Brink. Brink on the drive. Foul call, Damiris Dantas. And Dantas now has 4 fouls. Cameron Brink back to the free throw line. Brink gets ready, shoots the first one. Good. 64-48. Brink 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks tonight. She was scoreless against Las Vegas on Sunday. Brink with a deep breath tries the second one. No good. Rebound Monique Billings. Billings has made a difference for the Indiana Fever tonight. Raven Johnson on the floor for Caitlin Clark. John lost her dribble. Finds Boston between the rings. Boston hands it to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive to the left. Back to the right side for Cunningham. Over the top low right to Boston. We get a foul on Cameron Brink, and that's her third. What I am going to do is start keeping a score sheet like I did when I did games in person. And the Sparks coach was not pleased with that call on Cameron Brink. To the free throw line comes Aaliyah Boston. Her first one here is good. 65-48. Three points for Boston in the game. Second attempt, good. 4 points for Aaliyah Boston in the game. Mitchell 21 to lead all scorers. 66-48. Hamby has it out front. Hands it to Kelsey Plum. Plum at the free throw line. Jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound tip to the floor and a loose ball foul against Kelsey Mitchell. De'Erica Hamby to the free throw line. First one here, good. Maisha Hines-Allen back in for Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell departs. Or Aaliyah Boston departs with her 4th foul. Hamby again. Nope. Ball on the floor. Taken by Sophie Cunningham. Ahead to Raven Johnson. Back to Cunningham on the right wing. Out front, Hines-Allen. Backdoor, Raven Johnson. Shoots it up. No good off the glass. Cameron Brink the rebound. Kelsey Plum has it. Now a chance for them to cut it to 15 or 14 with a long one. Kelsey Plum dances on the dribble between the circles. Plays it right side to Hamby. And we get a whistle. And a foul called on Raven Johnson. Goons is with us. Clark Goodlow is with us. I appreciate you guys for being here. Plum's free throw is no good. She's human. 66-49. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 66-50, 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. If you like what you see and what you hear and want to help keep our WNBA coverage going, drop us a Cash App donation to $ Tallman Dr. K50 or hit our GoFundMe. Give you all that at the end of the quarter. Mitchell's 20-footer head of the key, no good. Rebound, Raven Johnson. They'll get another try. Out to Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the move to the right. 8 on the clock. Back left, Monique Billings. Billings on the drive in the lane. Her hook pass is tipped and stolen by Wheeler. Wheeler back the other way. Wheeler on the move in the front court. Runs, looking low for Hamby, and Hamby is called for an offensive foul. With 1 minute remaining in the third. That's the box I got to put up here. I will get this set correctly. I will get this set correct. I promise I will. I promise I will. 66-50. 50 seconds for the third. Kelsey Mitchell on the move to the right. Three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound to Erica Hamby, and here she comes. Hamby on the move in the front court. Hamby on the drive all the way to the hoop. Lefty layup is in. 66-52. 41.8 left in the third. Indiana may see the ball again on 24-second count. Tyasha Harris has it off to the right. Harris works off the Billings screen. Harris keeps her dribble. 9 on the clock. 18-footer. Good. Tyasha Harris with 5. 23.9 left in the third, and the Sparks will play for the final shot. Down to the final 20 seconds left in the third. Kelsey Plum standing dribble off to the right. 11 seconds, now 10 remaining in the third. 8 seconds, 7. Here's Plum to the three-point stripe. Kelsey Plum on the drive, spins down the lane, 10-footer in the lane. Nope, rebound Maisha Hines-Allen, and that's the quarter. Good quarter by the Indiana Fever as they outscore them 20-18. It was the second quarter that got the Fever the double-digit lead. They're up 16 right now, 68-52 as we head for the money period. Don't forget, if you want to support our channel, you can do so this way with a Cash App to $ Tallman Dr. K50, or you can hit us via our GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery. 68-52 as we head for the money period after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Welcome to those of you listening on the SMSN Radio Network, as the Indiana Fever lead 68-52 as we begin the fourth and final quarter, as the Fever look for their first win of the year. Sparks trying to do the same. And on the floor for the Indiana Fever, Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, and Tyasha Harris. For the Sparks, Ogumake, Hamby, Plum, Burrell, and Gray. Burrell has been held in check, and Burrell used to kill us last year. 68-52. Here's Tyasha Harris on the move to the right. Harris on the drive to the baseline, gets cut off, finds Cunningham, three-pointer left corner, splash! 71-52. 19-point Indiana lead. Half a minute gone in the fourth quarter. Kelsey Plum off to the right. Sophie Cunningham with a dozen. She's 2 of 4 from three-point land. Here's Plum in the lane. In the left corner is Burrell. Burrell on the drive. In on Kelsey Mitchell. Whips out right corner to Hamby. Hamby on the drive. Spins on Monique Billings. Shoots it up. Banked it in. Drew the foul. So De'Erica Hamby gets to the bucket. She's got a free throw coming. Hamby with 13 points, now 14. And the lead is down 16, 71-55. And about 9 minutes left. Tyasha Harris in the front court, guarded by Ray Burrell. Harris turns on the dribble, works her way to the right, back left to Hines Allen, bounce past Mitchell out front. Mitchell on the drive right of the lane, lost the ball. Ogumake comes up with a steal. Ogumake back the other way, whips a pass underneath to Ray Burrell, lost the ball, out of bounds, belongs to the Fever with 8:50 left. (71-55) Fever with the lead, 8:45 remaining. Tyasha Harris in the front court, out front Billings. Billings, couple dribbles left, now moves it back to the right, now finds Mitchell. Mitchell with a scissor dribble out front. Mitchell on the drive, right of the lane. Pitch back out to Cunningham, that's free. It was tipped away. Cunningham able to get it. 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. Three-pointer on the way. Nope, rebound. De'Erica Hamby. Hamby back the other way. Hamby on the move, runs into Lexi Hall. Offensive foul on Hamby. And for Hamby, that is her 4th foul. And all of them have been, 3 of the 4 fouls have been offensive. So Hamby has 4, Plum has 3, Wheeler has 3, and Atkins has 3 for Los Angeles. For the Indiana Fever, Aaliyah Boston with 4, Kelsey Mitchell with 3, Damaris Dantas has 4. 71-55. Caitlin Clark back on the floor. Monique Billings has it this time. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell dancing on the dribble. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Over the top pass into Billings. Billings had it poked away and stolen by Ogumake. Here they come again. Ogumake to Kelsey Plum. Plum bumps into Lexi Hall. Plum lean in flip. Bounce pass underneath. It's stolen by Hall. Hall finds Mitchell. And timeout call by Stephanie White in the Fever. And Stephanie White giving it to one of the officials. Remember, Caitlin Clark got hit with a technical foul at the end of the first half. So that'll send us to a break. 7:49 for the ball game. It's the Fever 71 and the Sparks 55. We'll be back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, The largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant. Weather. Devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States. Inspiration. A breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Big lead for the Indiana Fever as they try to capture their first win of the season. They caught an opening day win last year when they blew out the Chicago Sky and then lost to New York. 19 assists on 25 made field goals for the Indiana Fever. And the last thing you want is to let the Sparks back into this game. Indiana, 2 timeouts left. And same with the Sparks. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark in the front court to Aaliyah Boston out front. Mitchell has it on the right wing. Back to Clark on the right wing. Caitlin Clark standing dribble. Now attacks against Chance Gray on the drive in the lane. Shoots it up. Banked it in. Caitlin Clark with 15. And the lead is 18, 73-55, and 7:25 left in the ball game. Kelsey Plum has it off to the right. Plum on the right side. Picks up her dribble. Shovels a pass into Ogumake. Back to Kelsey Plum on the fly in the lane. Dump pass underneath. Double fake by Hamby. Shoots it up no good, but a foul called, and Hamby shoots a pair. Hamby working with 14 points. First free throw good, 73-56. Hamby again, good. She's got 16. 73-57. 7 minutes left. You don't want to give away this game if you're the Fever after you've led for the bulk of it. Here comes Boston on the drive, right baseline, double fake, shoots the shot up, rimming. No, it fell out. Rebound Boston. A pitch out to Mitchell, a three-pointer from the right. No good. Rebound Hamby. She's got 13 rebounds in the ball game. Hamby on the fly in the front court. Finds Kelsey Plum. Plum on the drive in the lane from the left. Fakes. Fadeaway shot left in the lane. Good. 73-59. Man, oh man, don't let them back in this ball game. Kelsey Plum, 17 points, 5 of 11 from the field. Here comes Mitchell. Right baseline jumper. Off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Chance Gray. Hands to Plum. Plum standing dribble out front. Bullet pass underneath. Tipped. Gathered in by Ray Burrell. Burrell had it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sparks. with 6:14 remaining. As mentioned, each team 2 timeouts left. Tyasha Harris in, Kelsey Mitchell out for the Fever. I beg your pardon. Gray to come in. Baseline left. In play to Hamby, and Hamby is fouled out front by Lexi Hall. I think Caitlin Clark is overdue for a 3-point field goal. She is 1 for 7 from 3-point land tonight. Hamby has it in play. Now finds Burrell in the lane. Banked it in off the glass. 73-61. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Guarded by Chance Gray. 9-2 run by the Sparks in the last 3.5 minutes. Clark with a deep 3 from the left. Rimming, no. Rebound, Burrell. Now they run ahead to Chance Gray. Flying in on Boston. Lays it up, no good. That shot was actually blocked by Boston. Clark back the other way. Caitlin Clark hands to Tyasha Harris. Harris has it out front. 5.5 minutes left. Hall plays it to Billings. Billings shoved, no foul called. Over the top pass intended for Boston is out of bounds. Stays with Indiana. Great job by Aaliyah Boston getting back on defense, swatting away an easy layup. 73-61. 2 block shots tonight. KK Timpson on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Monique Billings departs with 5:26 left. 6 on the shot clock. They bounce and play to Harris, who lays it up and in. Tyasha Harris with 7. Fever models. With me. Well, I can look at me that's ahead of everything. 80-67 is the score that I have here. So I'll just call the rest of the game from here. But I'm going to finish this one tonight. I'm going to finish this one tonight. Now what? Now I'm having a problem with my sound. Can you guys hear me okay? Having all kinds of trouble here. All right. Hang tight a minute. All right, can you guys hear me okay? It's 80-67. And yes, y'all can hear me okay. And from what I'm being shown, the Fever have called a timeout with 3:32 left in the fourth quarter. We hear Bill Van Viegel says we hear you fine. Thank you. I've lost the feed to my game. So by the timeout called and 3:32 left, it's 80-67 of the year. We'll take a timeout with him. That's the only thing I don't like about this is when technology decides to be technology. Let's take this time out.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you total football talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Ball game is the SMSN post-game report. All the stats, facts, and figures of this game will get you ready for the next Fever game, which will be Friday as they take on the Washington Mystics, and Aaliyah Boston has fouled out. She fouls out with 4 points and 7 rebounds. And they're going to miss her down the stretch. So the rest of the Fever team has to pick it up rebound-wise, and they're going to miss her defense as well because she blocked 3 shots in the game. Next, Ogumake to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one here. Got it. Ogumake gets ready. Tries again. Missed that one. Billings the rebound. 80-68 our score. 3:25 left. Kelsey Mitchell in the front court with a top pass to Billings. Billings hands it off to Caitlin Clark. Clark cuts to the left and comes back outside, whips it to Billings. Billings down the lane, forces the shot up, no good, but a foul called with 3:11 left. Bill. And I lost my feed again. Hang tight with me, folks. Indiana just made a field goal in their Caitlin Clark. Trying to folks. Now Kelsey Plum gets a basket. That'll force the Fever to a timeout. As it's 83-76, there's 83 seconds left. 1:23 left in the ball game, and the Fever have been outscored 24-15 in the fourth quarter. I mentioned earlier in the contest that the Fever had a horrible time last year giving games away. All right. I seem to have got it. All right. 150 left. And it froze again. All right. Mitchell on the left wing. 139 left. Mitchell, 20-footer ahead of the key. Short. Rebound, Cameron Brink. Hands to Plum. Chance for them to cut it to 7 or 6 with a long one. Kelsey Plum on the drive. Stops the free throw line. Plum on the drive into the lane. Fakes 4-footer. Good. That makes it 83-76, and Stephanie White wants time. Kelsey Plum not happy that a foul wasn't called. She thinks that should have been an and one. But now the Sparks have crawled back to within 7, 83-76. And this latest fourth quarter run is courtesy of Cameron Brink, who has made a difference, especially since Aaliyah Boston fouled out. .123 left in the ball game. 83-76 Indiana. They have led virtually all the way. In fact, they have led all the way. They led 2-0 and then 4-2, and then Indiana started running away. A big second quarter put them up 14 at halftime. They led by 16 at the end of 3. But in the fourth quarter, the Fever are 6 for 15 from the floor. The Sparks are 10 of 11 from the floor. And where they've also made a difference is that Los Angeles is 4 out of 5 from the free throw line, while the Fever are only 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And you can't give if you're Indiana, you cannot give this game away. It's not a good way to close out a game, but they still lead by 7, 1:23 remaining in the ball game. And if you're Indiana, no matter how bad everything has been in the last 2 minutes, you have to close this game out. Kelsey Mitchell brings it up. Mitchell across the timeline into the front court. 1:15 left. Clark at the logo. Works her way left, guarded by Erica Wheeler. Caitlin Clark works off the Monique Billings screen. Clark with a scissor dribble out front. Clark spins down the dribble, falls down, lost the ball. Burrell a steal, 3-on-2 the other way. Burrell keeps her dribble. Cross-court right corner to Plum. A 3-try on the way. Rimming no. Rebound on the floor. Timpson comes down with it. 50 seconds remaining. And again, to Indiana, you just close the game out. Caitlin Clark at the controls. 45 seconds left, 13 on the shot clock. Caitlin Clark on the move to the right. Caitlin Clark had the ball poked away, out of bounds, stays with the Fever. They'll have 7 to shoot and 38.3 on the big one. (83-76). Cunningham looks to come in. In play to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, 5 on the clock. Caitlin Clark on the drive, goes up, foul called. With 3.7 on the shot clock. She says she was trying to go up with a shot. Well, both teams are being the bonus from here on out. Underneath Kelsey Mitchell, she shoots it in, and that should be the dagger. 85-76, a half a minute remaining. Plum back the other way, hands to Burrell. Burrell at the free throw line, spots the lane, goes up, scores. 85-78, 22.7 left. 20 seconds remaining, shot clock off. Indiana does not have to shoot the ball. Caitlin Clark in the front court, outside right, standing dribble. And the shot clock is off. They don't have to shoot the ball. Wheeler commits the foul with 9.1 seconds remaining. That'll send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. And it appears the Indiana Fever have their first win of the year. And again, 3 starters in double figures for the Indiana Fever. 22 points for Caitlin Clark tonight. She shoots for point number 23, and she's got it. She's 9 of 18 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. The second attempt on the way, good. She's hit 2 3-point field goals tonight. 9.1 seconds remaining. Caitlin Clark with 24 to lead all scorers. 6 seconds, now 5. Plum in the front court, works her way left. 3 seconds, now 2. Cross court to Brink. Right corner, Burrell. 3 try on the way. Nope, and that's a winner. The Indiana Fever hold off the Los Angeles Sparks by a final score of 87-78. Phew! After all the stuff we've been through, glad to get this one in for you. We'll be back with a post-game show after this on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the Scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Score tonight, Fever 87 and the Sparks 78. Brian Snow back here with you as we begin our post-game show here on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. And for the final scoring totals for Indiana, Caitlin Clark had 24, Kelsey Mitchell 23, Sophie Cunningham had 12, Monique Billings had 9. Aaliyah Boston only had 4 in the ball game. They all came from the free throw line before she fouled out late in the fourth quarter. Off the bench, Tyasha Harris had 7, 2 apiece for Maisha Hines-Allen and KK Timpson. Damaris Dantas had 3. Lexi Hall split a pair of free throws. Raven Johnson played, but did not score. For the Los Angeles Sparks, they were led by Kelsey Plum, who led all scorers with 25 points. De'Erica Hamby had 16 points and 8 rebounds. Nneka Ogumake and Ray Burrell each with 10. Cameron Brink with 11 off of the bench. A lot of those came late. But time to award our player of the game. And tonight we're going to give this in front of this game was played in front of 12,605 at the Crypto.com arena. And our player of the game tonight is going to be Caitlin Clark. She led the Fever with 24 points. A lot of those came in the fourth quarter. Next time we'll be with you is when the Fever take on the Washington Mystics. That will be Friday at 7:30, and it will be a dual cast as it will also be part of WNBA doubleheader Friday. Man, glad we got this. Glad we got this one in. Blah, can't talk tonight. I'm ready to go to bed. Hope y'all enjoyed this. We enjoy bringing it to you. Final one more time. Fever 87, Spark 78. We'll be with you Friday from Gamebridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. Have a great night, everyone. God bless you, and so long, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.